programme, President Trump has left Washington en route to Asia. With simmering tensions in the region, not least over North Korea, the world is watching to see how Mr. Trump handles this round of diplomacy. The president stops first in Hawaii, where he'll visit Pearl Harbor, before arriving in Japan on Sunday morning. From Tokyo, it's on to South Korea, followed by China, the great rival, then Vietnam. Mr. Trump will round things off with a visit to the Philippines. While speaking to reporters before he departed for Hawaii, Mr. Trump announced he was extending his trip by an extra day.
We're actually staying an extra day in the Philippines. We have a big conference, a second conference, and I think we're going to have great success. We'll be talking about trade. We'll be talking about, obviously, North Korea. We'll be enlisting the help of a lot of people and countries. We'll see what happens, but I think we're going to have a very successful trip. There's a lot of goodwill.
Well, the trip is likely to be dominated by the risk of conflict over North Korea's nuclear weapons program. Key to Washington's strategy is the presence of US fighter jets on the Korean peninsula. Our correspondent Rupert Wingfield-Hayes has been given first-hand experience of how they're preparing for combat.
At Gunsan Air Base in South Korea, the US Air Force is practicing for war with North Korea. I'm riding with Colonel Stephen Tittle, call sign Wolf 2. Today's mission is called a red flag, simulated air-to-air combat. Our role is to act as a North Korean intruder.
Okay, so they're off our coast now, about 7 miles. We're going to go ahead and we're going to engage them.
Okay. So they're ahead of us. Are they coming towards us? Or?
Absolutely. One on each side of us.
So they'll come past.
Okay, we're going to engage the one on the right side. Yep. We're passing us right over the top of us. Wow. Okay, there's the second one coming in. Now we've got them both on the same side.
Okay, I can see them above us, yeah.
Which is an adversary is exactly what I was hoping would happen.
This is not a game, especially with President Trump talking about war.
If there were a conflict, you have a fairly daunting task.
Any conflict, and especially this conflict, is one that you really don't want to see if you can avoid it. But if it does come to that, there's no better fighter wing in the world prepared to deal with the threat that we deal with out here.
As President Trump arrives in Asia, intelligence reports say Kim Jong-un may be preparing more missile and nuclear tests. After the last test, this was President Trump's chilling response.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself. The United States has great strength and patience. But if it is forced to defend itself or its allies, we will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea.
Such hardline recic has its supporters here. In Seoul, I met this North Korean defector who once served in Kim Jong-un's personal guard. We've had to protect his identity.
I think there needs to be an outside shock to the system. To shake the entire North Korean regime, there needs to be more than just words.
On Thursday, the US once again flew B-1 bombers across the Korean peninsula. Diplomats call this coercive diplomacy. Pyongyang says America is preparing for war. Robert Garlucci is the only US official to successfully negotiate a North Korean nuclear freeze. He says there is now a real risk of war breaking out by accident.
This is not a disagreement over fishing rights. This could go bad very, very quickly. And it could go very bad very, very quickly. And a lot of people can die very, very quickly.
Out over the Yellow Sea, the wolf pack is heading home.
And how often do you practice like this?
Daily. They do tactical missions to keep them at their very sharpest. They do that every day.
For 6 decades, America and its allies have kept the peace here by practicing for a war they hope never to fight. As President Trump crosses the Pacific, that peace has rarely felt more fragile. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News in Gunsan, South Korea.
Well, Lutfi Siddiqui is...